Hola, soy Laura Salazar y esta es una plática. What's inspired me to become an artist is just being curious about materials, about things, playing with stuff, seeing what they can or can't do, breaking those rules, and just, aesthetics, just really having fun with it. Yes, I do. And the reason being is that my work is really different from what mainstream is out there showing. So it's more like draw some folk art from pre-Columbian inspiration, things that I see people like my gente have in their homes and decor and how the color they bring in. It's not what's considered mainstream, what's being sold as decor in other households. The kind of impact I like to make with my work is to have people kind of look at things differently. When I see my ceramic pieces, I want them to think back when they had fun as a child, being tactile with materials, having fun with it, and just imagining possibilities. Yes, it's really important to have safe places for people to have a voice and to be heard. Other places don't put that priority, or Latino arts, it's seen as the other and something they only think of when, like, say, a Hispanic month rolls around. Then, oh yeah, those guys are out there, let's bring them in. Where here, every day is, something we should be proud and have our artists celebrated. I love their Day of the Dead festivities. I think it's fun reaching out to the community and seeing the different types of artists that have always been out in San Antonio come out in full force and having fun with remembrance of the loved ones. All my superheroes have been those who, any artists, and a lot of these artists, it's hard to pinpoint one, but a lot of artists are amazing people because they're able to do what they love with the passion and wanting to educate people what they do, having something important to say through their artwork. It's so important to be able to express oneself in some way, and being able to do it through your favorite medium. That's like a superpower. Not many people can do that. So no, honor that ability, your skill, the time you put into it. It's so important, and it becomes a part of who you are. For those who are interested in going into the arts, I think that's fantastic. I think it will open up so many things. To me, it's always been sort of like a backstage pass into meeting people you wouldn't ordinarily meet. Never be afraid to just put yourself out there into new situations. It helps you grow as a person, and you will find it easy to morph into other things. So you will see art as like basically your golden key into so many opportunities. So I've really become fond of working in more smaller pieces. I think I've always done small pieces to begin with, but even more so in this stage of my life, especially working with porcelain, which is a very different medium for me. It's like working with cream cheese, whereas usually I work with low fire ceramics. But working with small pieces has been really easy to do with porcelain. And as someone who is also studying environmental science, I love birds. Birds are freaking awesome. And I did a very simplistic stylization of a bird here that I'm wearing on my necklace. I make it because I think it adds a little bit of fun and whimsy, and it's in keeping with the kind of craft that I grew up with in my household. Just like this streamlined piece, but it still has a lot of detail and texture, and it's got little mean looking eyes, because I feel like birds are all just trying to become dinosaurs in some way, try to bring that back, I guess. So I enjoy bringing a little bit of whimsy into everyday wear as well. The head, I started making these planters about 2 years ago, and I had so much fun. I usually make animals, but now I'm going into making people's busts, and these are figures that I try to make sure the clay stays in the dark tones. There's not a lot of representation out there, and when I look up like ceramic planter busts, they're mostly like very light skinned or very pastel, very pale, and these I try to make them with natural clay colors, dark, rich, bold colors. And they have serious faces, or faces that look very austere or very empress looking, to show some kind of regal dignity to these heads. And some are smiling. In this case, this one's very regal looking, and she has a head full of plants instead of ceramic hair. And I enjoy putting in bits of nature, of ecology things into it.